Hi, this is on Imagination. Give me a minute. I am not at all set up. Okay, so this is on Imagination with the ethical asshole. I am your host, the salty bitch. And I am in the process of organizing the first meeting for the Radical Global Healing Plan. This is the Healing Gardens Summit and Expo. This is going to be sponsored by Concentric Industries. And we are in the process of starting to put together a team. Very, very exciting. And then on the Radical Global Healing Plan on our website, it's right on the menu. You can just click on it. It gives you a full walkthrough course on what you need to do to take action. And then at the very bottom, there is a lesson, a full section that just talks about getting signed up and deciding how you want to take action. So if you are new to the Healing Garden, we are we organize nonprofits and we bring everybody together. We basically are putting the communications in between the people and nonprofits, including all the different nonprofits. So we're bridging the communication gap so that we can start networking and bringing all of this together. A lot of problems that people have is they don't know what resources are available to them and they don't know how to utilize a nonprofit. And there are a lot of nonprofits in the world that people are not aware of. So there's a lot of people out there who have no education on how to take advantage of the resources available to them. And that's one of the things we address. In addition to that, we also provide people with an expo to show them this is what people are working on. This is what the nonprofits have going. And also the Healing Garden specifically takes orders. So if you want to see change, you let us know and we will implement it. And then we put it into action. And that's something that we do and we actively participate in. That's something we actively pursue. So it's going to be a quarterly summit, and there was talk about it going global on tour. So that's something else we'll be doing. And it's also going to be virtual. So you can attend if you're home, you can attend if you are in person. And we're going to go around the world with this thing most likely. It will also have 24-hour live coverage. I will be hosting that coverage. And it's keeping you informed. And it's all countries on the world. This is a global event. So it doesn't matter where you are or how it's going to work out for you. It's the opportunity for you to tell us what problems you want to see fixed in society. And we literally address them. There is a societal sequence, which that's an algorithm, and we have it. So we make sure that we're already doing the sequence. We're already starting with a sequence, and we're already following the sequence. But by you telling us what the problems are in society, we know where things need to be fixed. So we can go in and check mark them off and make sure that they're addressed. In addition, basically, we're a societal cleanup crew. That's a really good way of putting it. I'm going to write that one down. A societal cleanup crew, where we're going in and we're addressing all of the problems systematically. So we start with education and then communication networking, which is what we are doing here. That's why we have the Expo Summit. The next thing we address is mental health, which actually is a symptom of a lack of education and communication. So when we get you the education communication, you're going to see your mental health really pick up. And then from that, everything else is actually a symptom of mental health. So we go right to the source with, okay, let's get you the education and the communication systems. And then everything is a trickle effect. It all goes down from there. So that is what the Healing Garden primarily focuses on, is education, mental health, and communication. And everything else is consequential. Now, we also have a resource provider. We have that with our sponsor, Concentric Industries, and they come in and they address a lot of resource deficiencies to end the resource deficiency. So that gets reversed. So that's something we also have. And then with Concentric Industries resources and the educational mental health communication tripod being addressed, that then defaults over to the rest of the nonprofits, where each one of them has their own agenda. Climate is a huge one. That's one we are addressing. And down the road with the Healing Garden, one of the things we are looking at is our science laboratory. And there's a lot of plans I have with our laboratories. So that is something I'm very, very excited to get up and running and get that underway. That's going to oversee a lot of the science of education, the mental health and the effects that education has on mental health and also language. And I will be overseeing that research department. It's also something I'm very excited about is having an ethical code in our laboratories. So we only run ethical research. It's something I'm very, very excited about. So that's something that we have also. And that is done with the Science Alliance. And we're also bringing in all the sciences, everything, including the arts and communication. All the academic disciplines come together in the Science Alliance. And that is where we literally bridge the gap between the people and the world. It's everything that's going on there. So one of the things I want to go over a list of what we're going to be seeing, what we have planned at the expo is it's going to be divided into two categories. We're going to have the expo side and then we have the summit side. The expo side is where we have everything we need for nonprofits coming in. They have the ability to present their projects and ideas, and then it's networking. So it's presentation and networking. And this is allowing us and bridging the gap so that people can collaborate to pool together their resources so that they can get a bigger bang for their buck with any kind of a program they have. In addition to that, this is going to be a quarterly summit and expo. So it's going to be done virtually every 4 months, every 3 months we're going to be doing this. And the reason why we're doing it every 3 months is because it allows for people to attend, to keep their connections open. It allows them to continue to update and meet on the progress of these projects. It nourishes new connections, and also it provides training for the people so that you can connect with the nonprofits so that you know how to take advantage of these nonprofits. In addition to that, the summit side, and that's where the Healing Garden is in charge of the summit. We are going to be going over panel discussions. There's going to be exploration for the people to see what is available. We cover classes, there's going to be training, and there's going to be assignments for those who want to get involved. It's very much a take action, ethical leader focus with a theme of celebrate life. Life celebration is huge in this. It's for those who are in their healing journey, it shows them the life celebration that waits for them at the end. It sets the standard so they know, oh, this is what I'm healing toward. It shows them the difference between this is really what healed is versus this might be where you are. And it allows you that metric so you have relativity to understand how much further you have in your journey. But in addition to that is we provide you with the resources to accelerate your healing and or get you back on track if that's something you're struggling with. And we also teach you how to use physics, momentum, right into your mental health so that it literally accelerates you through the healing process if that's something you'd be interested in. We have resources available for education, for mental health, and for communication. Now, while all that's going on, we also focus heavily on bridging that gap of communication and networking, training ethical leaders, and there's a lot of opportunities for everyone to get involved. And I have one rule that if you have an idea, if you are coming into this with your own plan or idea that you want to contribute, the answer is going to be yes. The answer is always yes. However, you're in charge of it. Now, we provide training so that if you have an idea, we train you how to get your idea into reality. We train you how to lead it, manage it, and oversee it. So if you're new to leadership and management, that's something that we train you on, which you then can take as a resume skill that you can then take for your 9-to-5 job or whatever kind of career you have. So we also provide training in that front as well. There's currently no date scheduled. That's something we're going to be talking about. And right now we're just getting everyone organized and together. And we have literally room for everyone. It's if you own a nonprofit, if you're thinking about a nonprofit, this is something definitely we have room for you. We have a place for you. And we will be providing all the marketing. We will be providing all the messaging. And we also have currently 2 PR campaigns scheduled, well, in the early stages of getting them scheduled, so that while this runs, we're going to be fueling 2 PR campaigns. Mine is for an entire year. I'm not sure the duration on the other one, but that's going to be going out to bring in more people and raise awareness on this event. So that's something that The message you have, whatever your message is, that's something that you can get amplified when you team up with the Radical Global Healing Plan. Now, in addition to this, and the flip side of all this is it is 100% your agenda, so that if you have your own message, you are going to be free to communicate that message. There's no fee as far as we taking a finder's fee or a percentage. So if someone signs up, that's not something we're going to be doing. It's absolutely empowering you and getting you involved. There are volunteer positions available. There are positions available where that we have paid positions available where you can come in and you can get paid, or we also have vendors who can get VIP access with a fee. So we have several tiers available for every kind of budget. And the focal point is having the people attend for free. So that's going to fall over to our VIP and also the sponsorship that comes in through Concentric Industries. So that gives you a wide range of what you can expect. And it's really, really emphasized that attendance for the common people, for the guests, that is something we're going to have available that is free. Now, I have membership through the Healing Garden, and that opens a massive door for a lot of perks with the Healing Garden, so that if somebody goes through the Healing Garden and they are a member, that gains them access to an entirely different section of the Healing Gardens and the Expo and Summit. So that's something available. I think that covers everything for now. As we go through and we bring in more teams, more people on the team, this is going to be a common occurrence where I come in, I give you updates, and I let you know where we are in the planning process, what we're putting together and building. And that way you stay informed. And as I said, it's going to be 24/7 coverage. We're also looking at bringing in contest games. It's very much a carnival atmosphere that we're going for. So thank you so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.